AM as well. RY AM right now, we just keep pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing. But overall, I'm looking for a price back down to $6. If $6 doesn't hold, then we'll be looking. Good morning, good afternoon, everyone. Well, this is your boy Frank. Welcome to the video. If this is your first time, you're welcome to this channel. Well, I will be talking about some low float stocks and low price stocks, and I'm doing this today as well because I got about 10 to 15 stocks that, you know, they stand the test of time as well. But one thing you have to understand with low float is they tend to push all the way up and push all the way down, so you can easily make profit and you can easily lose that profit as well. But however, this is not a recommendation to buy or to sell any stock or equity. This is for entertainment purposes only. Looking at the broader market, you see how we really did good on Friday. Most of the sectors are really in the green position, and for the low floats, we're looking for more to come on the names. Okay, even Exxon, guess what? Exxon really did good as well, and keep pushing up 52 weeks highs, right? And we just keep going. But I'm looking at 115 right here. I know this is not a low float stock at all. This is 4 billion in terms of short float. So let's get back to the market. Okay, let's get back to that small stock that you want to talk about. SPY is this W shape, and I'm looking for price to retest that level again. But now 375 is going to be our support for now. If that area holds, then we can continue right into 50 exponential moving average, which is our 380. That's a very critical level. Why? Because every time we get to that spot, we tend to work our way through it. So keep an eye out on that area in terms of SPY. Now, small price stocks, we're also talking about QQQ as well. These are the levels I will be watching on QQQ. IWM at this point in time, we are holding support around the 20 and 50 exponential moving average. First small stock I'm going to be talking about is MULN. MULN right now, I think I also see a potential for reverse split on this name as well. We close 28 cents, so look for price above 30 cents. If price can come through above 30 cents, we should be good on that name. BCEL as well, I'm looking for price to hold 155. If price holds that level, then we can retest to 170. 170 holds, then we can continue to push to the upside. SNTG as well, we're looking for price back down to the 200 moving average. Why? Because every time we pop, we fail. So I'm expecting the same thing on that name as well. HEAR, this one as well, we're trying to fight this 50 exponential moving average. We can break through, we should be good to continue to push to the upside on that. So keep an eye out on $8 level. Also, we're talking about RYAM as well. RYAM right now, we just keep pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing. But overall, I'm looking for a price back down to $6. If $6 doesn't hold, then we'll be looking for a price around $4.75, $5 area as our support. PEGY. Right now, this area is going to act as a support, which will coincide with our inverse head and shoulder. So keep an eye out and see if price holds $3. If it does hold, then we should look to push to the upside on that name. GLSI. This is also another one to keep an eye out. $10 break, and we should be good on that name. That is one as well. Yeah, just a quick recap on INDO. INDO at this point in time, I'm actually watching this level, this $7 spot. That is where I'm watching at this point in time. So looking at above $7.25, I think we stand a chance to push right into $8. But your support is going to be right here around this trend, which also is a fun, which also we have this what we call the inverse head and shoulder, so which is a bullish pattern to the upside if the right side can really hold on INDO. Keep an eye out as the energy sector begins to pan out. CLNN as well, 125 is your area to keep an eye out. If 125 breaks, I think we can push right through 20 exponential moving average, but for now overall support is going to be $1 on CLNN. $1 is going to be your support. Next is going to be ARAV. We've been pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing to the top side or upside, and also looking at 200 moving average or simple moving average. We broke right through it, only to just keep pushing. Right now 220 is going to come in as our top level, because why? We have our RSI at the overbought position, or right now I'm expecting price to pull back to 170 and hold that area, $1.70. If that area holds, then we can continue to push to the upside, but if not, I'll be expecting price back to 200 simple moving average. Next one is gonna be PARA. PARA really sold off. We got some insider buys coming in, and all of a sudden we took a deep dive down to the downside, and right now $15 is gonna act as support for now. If we reclaim $18, I think we can continue to push to the upside again on this name, so keep an eye out on that name. Watch out for Nuru. NURO. At this point we have this channel. This is a downtrend channel, and our expectation is to just play the channel. When the stock or price push to the downside of the channel or to the low side of the channel, you pick up in anticipation of the top channel revisit. Okay, so that is what that really happened here, and we push into $2, right? Right now we sold right off, and expecting another move to the upside, so keep an eye out on this name. They are really low float. NRBO, this is also pharmaceutical. We're creating a gap here at this point in time, so $2.60, $2.50, that is going to act as our support to the move to the upside. Otherwise, you know, if price doesn't really hold, then we'll be looking for 225 in the coming days, so keep an eye out. I think, you know, the market makers will tend to push that up. KSPN will back to support. Why? You see, this area is our support, so right now we're holding that spot, so we anticipate a bounce off of this area. We did bounce, but wasn't sustainable. Why? Because every time we bounce on this name, it gets sold off. Every time we bounce on the name, it gets sold off. So you know, just expect that if you get in this trade, don't forget that every bounce always gets sold off. So just note that if you're looking for KSPN. FWBI also is another one I will be watching closely. Right now $1 is the area. If we can push through $1 and hold it, then 125 will come in easily. Just keep an eye out for this coming week. AREB as well, 35 cents is what we're looking for. You know, this is also due for a river split as well, but for now keep this as our top resistance and our support to the upside or to the downside. Another one as well is AGFY. AGFY, right now we just sold right off. We pop, right? We pop all the way to the upside, you know, for a couple of days, and all of a sudden we failed the trend and then just sold right off heavily. Try to reclaim the $2.50, but just couldn't, and we sold off more, right? So right now we got this support, trend support right now to keep an eye out. See if this area holds and break through this trend resistance there. So if we can break this downtrend resistance, resistance, then we can continue to push to the upside and see if we can reclaim the 20 exponential moving average spot. So keep an eye out on that name. We're also going to be talking about MULN. MULN also, like I said, is due for a reverse split as well. ATUS, right now we sold off, created a gap, and I'll be looking for consolidation move on that name. APRON also, they're reporting on Monday, I think, but keep an eye out, see if price doesn't reject, you know, this spot. But for now, if they do bad, then I'll be expecting below $2 on this name, and I can pick some or add some more to my position. So keep an eye out on this. I think, you know, with most of these stocks or most of these companies doing bad, you know this too can still do bad, right? So keep an eye out on APRON. Guys, the remaining stock, I'm going to post them up on my Twitter account, so just keep an eye out, and I will analyze them closely for you to see my level, my chart level, upside or to the downside. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for your time. Have a fantastic weekend, guys. Peace and love. Bye bye.